Hello everybody, welcome back. It's your boy Zoe Bad Blood Collectibles. And like I said today on my community channel, on the channel in the community, I said that I was definitely gonna make a review for the X-Men 97 cartoon on Disney Plus. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna give you my thoughts, my overall opinions, and what I thought about the first two episodes. And not just that, I'm gonna talk about each character as well, just going over them really quick. And then we're going to end this video. So this is not going to be a super long video. Nope, not one of those videos. And hopefully I don't spoil nothing. So I'm just letting you know that right now. I try my best not to mention anything, but just tell you the ins and out of what I thought about it. And then after that, yeah, that's about it for today. I'll tell you what I'm working on as some new exciting projects that I'm working on. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. But before we go any further, please give this video a like. Also, subscribe to the channel. Help this channel grow. Let's reach 2,000 subscribers. We can do it, you guys. Thank you all for everyone that's been supporting this channel. I greatly appreciate it. I thank you all for help supporting this channel as well. And come on, you guys. Let's reach 2,000 subscribers. We can definitely do it with your help. So with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about X-Men 97. My biggest letdown in X-Men 97 was the beginning. I really thought they was going to bring in the previously or X-Men. No, we didn't get that. And that was something that I was hoping that they were going to do. And that's not even a huge gripe, a major concern, but it was a letdown for me because I'm a huge fan of the 92 X-Men. I grew up on the cartoon when I was a kid, so for the fact that they didn't get that, I kind of feel like they missed it a little bit on the mark with that. But other than that, I'm telling you, the show itself was really, really great. The intro is still the same. They added some new stuff, like with Gambit, like he got an update. Even Cyclops got an update. Basically, almost all the characters got updates. And I'm so glad that they did well with Beast. I was kind of afraid because on the last season of X-Men, I think the writers changed and I think they was running out of money. And so the drawings and stuff got really, really bad on the last season, especially those last couple of episodes, especially with Beast. But to see that they brought it back to life the way the first 2 to 3 seasons were, man, it just made me so happy just to see that we're actually watching something that carried on when I was a kid. And I'm excited. I'm 36 now. So to see X-Men now is just like incredible. I'm definitely gonna watch all the episodes. I'm a huge fan. I am sold on X-Men 97. So with that being said, since we're talking about Beast, let's finish talking about Beast. I think Beast was really good in the show in the first 2 episodes as well. I think he's a really great character. I'm glad they captured the regular Beast that we got, so I'm happy for that. And yeah, I do have this dude right here in a collection, and I'm glad that we get the same Beast. Maybe not like this. I mean, the head sculpt is not like to a T to the 97 cartoon, but this is good enough. I think this is the best Beast out here as well. So let's go ahead and talk about another character that I was happy to see in there, and that is Bishop right here. Still trying to get used to the new style. I actually like the new style better than what he had with the long curly curls. I'm glad they updated this dude, and he looks really, really awesome. He has some dope powers, and I was really surprised at the beginning of the episode introducing him into the X-Men cartoon series was really, really dope. So for the fact that he was dope, I was really excited about that, and it was freaking amazing to see like the way that they move. I do have to say, even though it looks like the old X-Men cartoons in the 90s, they did update it. It's like a modernized, but still have that same old look. But the movement is way much cleaner and smoother, and it looks freaking dope. So I love this character as well. Let's talk about Wolverine. I was really concerned about Wolverine when I heard rumors that on the first trailer his voice was really high. So I was like, man, I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna like it if it's not identical like it was in the 90s, like when I was a kid. But seeing the both episodes and seeing Wolverine, uh, like you can tell it's a little bit different. Of course, all these actors do get old. Of course, they're not gonna stay young their whole lives. Their voice are gonna change, and this is a long time, you guys. I'm talking about years since they brought this out in the '90s. You're talking about '92 all the way to 2024. So I loved Wolverine. I think they did a perfect job, and he's still the same, and I love that. So great job there, Disney. Finally doing a great job. Let's move on to some more characters. How about Storm? Storm here. Storm was really amazing. Like, oh, that's another thing I want to say about Wolverine. So a lot of these characters, you guys, when they fight against the Sentinels, I know back in the day, if you go back and watch the old X-Men cartoon, they kind of struggle with some of the Sentinels. But here on this season right here, the first two episodes, man, it was like manhandling these Sentinels. Especially my boy Cyclops, which I would talk about last because that is my favorite X-Men character. And they finally given this dude justice. Finally, thank you. So anyways, back to it, as I was saying, she is freaking awesome as well. I'm kind of like disappointed of what I saw at the end of episode 2. I was kind of on the if about that, why it had to be her. But I just feel that something big's going to happen down the road. There's no way in the world X-Men could move forward with the way they made Storm. So I'm hoping that they work that out there. So I'm trying my best not to give away any spoilers or anything like that. So, but she was still dope and she looks good. She's definitely, I love the mohawk in the cartoon. I didn't think I was going to love it as much as I did with the figure, but to actually see that she looked just fine in the movie, she did really well. At times, her voice does sound like a little bit older than what she portrays, because I think it's like a year or two, or even 6 months after Xavier's death. And I will talk about that too with Xavier, Professor Xavier. So they did a really good job with her. Also, Magneto. Magneto was a dope. He was dope. I love the way he is. I don't really remember him talking like that, but I'm probably going to go back and watch season 1 of the X-Men. He is dope, but I just wish they would have kept his old look. I really do love this look a lot. This is my favorite look. I passed on the X-Men 97 Magneto because I already had this one. This will always be my go-to Magneto right here. This is the best Magneto from Morph. It's better than Mesco's as well. This is dope right here. But yeah, I think he was great, but I just don't trust this dude. We all know that he's going to join the X-Men. We all know that Professor Xavier left the X-Men team into his hands. That's what he says, and I guess it was in his will as well. But I don't know. I just I'm kind of on the iffy side with Magneto, but I feel like a greater threat is coming, which I will talk about that in a little bit. So let's go on. We got Morph here, which is a Bynum, I guess. That's what they're calling him, where yes, he changed, but this is not the look that we get. This is the look that we got from My Days. This is the Morph that we got, but this is not the Morph that we see in the new cartoon, even though he morphs into different characters. So I love for the fact that they gave him, they have some throwback characters in there. You'll see him as you go. I'm not going to give it away, but he did transform into different characters. And you know when he does it, you're like, oh yeah, I remember that character. Oh, that one's dope. I'm hoping they bring back some of those characters as well. But it was just awesome to see, they made him more powerful. All these characters, they got huge upgrades. All of them huge upgrades, which was dope. Another one that we're going to talk about so Morph was really good. Another one is Gambit. Gambit, I'm not a huge fan. He is dope. It's everyone loves him because of the way he talks and the words that he says. Also the way that he looked with his coat. But he's great. I mean, he's good. It's not oh, Gambit's this and that. He didn't really do a lot, only because the first 2 episodes, even though it was about all the X-Men, I feel like he was the least that I've seen in the X-Men. Even what we saw on the trailer with him riding on Wolverine's back, that was good, but it wasn't a standout moment for me. It was just oh, okay. But Yeah, he was just okay, and that's all right because we still got the regular actor playing the voice. So I'm good with that. I was kind of afraid they was gonna switch that up, but no, they kept the voice and everything the same. So boom, there. Now with Rogue, she looks great. She looks dope. She's still powerful and all that. One thing I didn't like was the voice. I know the actor is the same actor that plays the voice, but her voice did. You could tell at times that she's older than what she's portraying on the cartoon. So I wish they could have kind of like fixed that a little bit. But at the end of the day, she was still dope. She's still powerful. She's still strong. She's still the Rogue that we always see. There's something going on, something fishy. I never knew about. I'm not a huge fan of the comics. I never read the comics. I just gone off of the cartoons. I was a huge fan from that. And yeah, there's something going on in there. It's strange. So to see how this is all gonna play out, and I wonder what her past was. Like we didn't get to really see that, only for the fact that she stole Captain Marvel's powers and became Rogue, and that's how she has the fly ability and all that. It's gonna be really interesting with the rest of her past that we don't know of, that we will find out soon on episode 3, maybe 4, 5, or 6. So she was good. Jubilee, same thing. She was good. She didn't really do a lot though. I mean, I think she do a couple of powers, but she was great though. I love the way she looks. She has a huge update for her. She looks dope, and she looks just like she does right here. Boom, look at that. She looks just like that, and I love for the fact that they gave us the glasses as well. And she looks dope. I'm so glad for Jubilee. Jubilee was a character that I thought would never get in my Marvel Legends collection, but I have her. And then last but not least, I think I talked about all of them. I have them all here on this table right here where I do my photo work as well. But let's talk about Cyclops. My man Cyclops. This dude right here was freaking awesome. Huge upgrade from the regular cartoon. And they did him justice, especially in the first episode. The way he was moving, the way he was fighting. Man, I was like, oh yeah. I'm like, okay, now, man, I'm sold. I'm in now. Finally, they gave my boy justice. They gave Cyclops justice. So for the fact that I saw him gliding down with his visor, with his octave blast coming down, using it to move. Oh man, I was like, yeah, boy, yeah, I want to see more. And not just that, they had this dude doing his karate, doing his stuff, bam, right there. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm telling you guys. That was dope. I was like, okay, now that is what I wanted to see with Cyclops. And I'm still waiting for the movies. Come on, Fox, whatever, Disney, make Cyclops the man. All these other different X-Men cartoons, X-Men movies, has always been about Wolverine. And the X-Men is not just surrounded by Wolverine, it's surrounded by all of them. And with these first 2 episodes, it's really surrounded by Jean Grey, Cyclops, Magneto. All of them have a big part, but it's mainly those 3 right there. It's going to get really good, if I think, because I've been doing some history with what's going on right now and the way that the last episode played out, episode 2, and I'm like, no way. And then when I saw the surprise at the end of the cliffhanger of the episode, I was like, there's no way they're going to go down that route. Because if they do, it's going to be very surprising on who we can see in the future. Like, we can see Homeboy come back. I'm not going to give his name, but we can see potential bad guys come back into play. And that would be dope because I do have those bad guys as well. But it's going to be freaking amazing. But my boy right here, Cyclops, was, I think, the standout character for me was Cyclops. The way he was fighting, the way he was moving. He just didn't use his octave blast. He was doing it all. He was punching people, knocking people. One time he blew up a whole building. He just opened up his eye. Wow! Just flattened everybody. That is what I'm talking about. That's something that I never seen ever in my life from Cyclops in any adaptation from TV and movie. I don't know about in the comic books. I know he was dope. But this is what I'm talking about. So I'm hoping that Disney Plus continue to carry the show in this direction. And a lot of people were saying, oh, it's too dramatic. That's the way X-Men was. You know, Jean, Wolverine, Morph! They were always so dramatic, especially Wolverine. Remind me of my wife. Sometimes she does stuff, she's dramatic with it. You know, that's just how they are. They're very, that's just how it was. It was kind of more like a mature show rather than just a regular kids show. So for the fact that we get that, I love it. I love everything about this. I have no gripes, no complaints. My only thing I think they missed on the mark was the continuation where they said on the previous on the X-Men. That was dope. Let's see if I can do it again. Previous on the X-Men. Yeah. Oh man. If they would have done that, I would have gave it a 110. Because right now, from a 1 to a 10, it's at 100% right now. Probably could have been 110% if they would have added that in there. But I really do think that this is dope. I really do think that the show's going in a great direction. And it's going to be really, really interesting what's going down on the third episode. And this has a lot to do with Cyclops. My boy Cyclops, man. I hope he don't do it. I hope he don't do it. I'm not going to say what he's going to do. But I just hope he don't do what I think he's going to do. And I'm not going to tell you. I wish I would have known. But because I was so nosy, I had to go bury my head, do some research, look at some comics off of YouTube, off of other YouTubers or Comic Explain. And man, when I found that out, I was like, oh no, this is the direction that they're going? No way. So I got to see it. And I'm so excited. So this is what I want you guys to do. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And then every Friday night, I would do a recap or a review on that episode without giving away any spoilers, you guys. So with that being said, also, I got a whole lot that I'm doing right now. I'm also working on a project that has to do with Galactus here. That is why my top shelf is like it is. There's a lot going on top of here. Or you can't probably see it, but I do. But there's a lot going on with this dude because I am making my own story of my Marvel Legends. It's going to be Marvel Legends, my Mezco figures. Also, I'm going to add the X-Men, the Avengers, Spider-Man, Fantastic Four. Because Fantastic Four is all I needed to do my story the way I want to do it. So it's going to be freaking dope. I'm doing it the same way I'm doing my Batman, Superman, Unchained project that I'm working with. It's a comic book style photo album that I will, I'm going to like narrate the story as the photos play. You'll see it. It's going to be freaking awesome. I do have some dope photos that I've been sharing on the community. You can go check that out on my channel as well with Superman going against Darkseid. I don't even have Darkseid on the shelf right now because I'm currently taking photos with both Darkseids. So I'm trying to see which one I really want to go with my comic book style album of Superman, Batman Unchained. It's going to be freaking awesome. I'm so excited to actually do things that I always wanted to do my whole life. And to actually be a content creator and also be a toy photographer is just amazing. And it's amazing because you can help inspire others as the same time as others inspire you. Like I was inspired by a lot of different content creators that do what we do, toy photography, that do all these things. Like it influenced me because that's something that I love to do. I love art. I could draw. I love imagining things. I love making stories. So for the fact that I can do whatever I want and make my own story if I wanted to, I can combine all my figures, all DC, Marvel, movie figures, and combine them all into one big story. Just make a whole photo album of telling this big huge story of my collection. I can do so much. So I'm working on like 3 different projects. The other one of them is by Marvel. One of the other one is my DC that I'm currently working on with Superman and Batman. And then my next one is also Spider-Man and Into the Spider-Verse. I'm working on that as well. And the good thing is I just picked up a green. As you can see, this is just some of my Mezco figures. This is not even 25% of my Mezco figures. But the Mezco figures that you see right here with the Batmans, I just finally picked up a Green Lantern Mezco figure. I remember when I first even found out about Mezco, I was watching The Amazing review the Green Lantern, and because I was collecting 6th Inch at the time, I was like, first of all, it's too pricey. Second of all, I'm only collecting my Farland DC Multiverse, and once I collected Hellboy, then I waited for a long time, and I started collecting Marvel Legends, and then Marvel Legends led me into collecting Mezco, and then Mezco, I started collecting nothing but Marvel from Mezco because I had nothing 7-inch for Marvel Legends except for Marvel Select, which I didn't like. I gave up on it because I bought like I bought this Iron Man figure, it broke. Then I bought another Iron Man figure, it broke. Then I bought another one of the same one until I got a perfect one. And out of the 5 that I bought, none of them was perfect. They all broke on me. So I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna go and start just getting Marvel Legends. So I went with 6 inch with Marvel Legends. It led me into Mezco Marvel Universe. And then I bought Superman, and then I bought Batman, and then I just started collecting both DC and Marvel because I was getting tired of the McFarlane DC Multiverse bringing out all these same figures but just different paints with the same scope. So Mezco give me what I want, plus a little, and because I'm a toy photographer, I like to show expressions. I like to do all kind of stuff. I like to spend time. I like to leave my figures on the shelf like this and then come back a week later and I fool with this thing for a whole week. So these figures never just sit on the shelf and collect dust. I'm constantly taking photos. Like right now, I'm in the middle of using all my Ds. Some of them I'll put up just for the review, but I'm currently using these figures right now for photos for my Superman thing, and then I'm also practicing with the X-Men, and I'm also getting ready to do my big photo shoot with Galactus right here in the Fantastic Four, which I got a dope beginning that I want to do, and it's probably going to start off as if Galactus already destroyed Earth with the Fantastic Four there with Reed Richard to blame before the destruction of Galactus destroying the Earth is going to be because of Reed Richard. I can tell you that much. That's where I'm kind of basing my story off of. So stay tuned to the channel, you guys. A whole lot is coming. So stay tuned. I'm definitely going to do a live stream once I hit 2,000 subscribers. So I'm waiting on that. And once I do the live stream, I'm definitely going to do a free giveaway. And I'm thinking about doing a free giveaway with a black suit. Recovery suit, Superman from Mezco 112. Still deciding should I do that or not, or probably a G.I. Joe Shadow Storm. So I'm still thinking it's going to be a nice, expensive free giveaway as well. So stay tuned for that, you guys. And the best way for me to do these things is because I do appreciate each and every one that support me. I'm thankful for all you guys, and I just want to give back to community for helping this channel grow. Yes, you get paid from YouTube after 1,000 subscribers, but it's nothing. Basically, it's nothing. Like, everything I do is come out of my pocket to make this channel better, because this is something that I'm not doing it for money. I'm doing it because it's something that I love to do. And for you guys to help support me and doing what I love to do to reach my dream, my goals, I'm just greatly appreciated, each and every one of you. So thank you very much, you guys. I will see you all in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, I will see you guys every Friday night talk about X-Men. I don't care if it's just one person watching this video. I don't care if it's just 2. I'm still going to do a review on it no matter what. So with that being said, I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great night, you guys. Stay positive. Take out the negative. Take out the naysayers. There's going to be a lot of haters. There's going to be people that's not going to see you succeed, and they will be happy when you do fall. But when you fall, if you do fall, pick yourself back up, because you can do it. And don't let no one ever tell you that you can't. You can. I'm a witness, because the same happened to me. They said that I couldn't do it. They said that I would never be able to get over 1,000 subscribers. I would never succeed in YouTube, and I'm doing it as we speak. Also, they said I would never succeed in life. My own family told me that, and here I am succeeding in life, married to a beautiful woman. I have a beautiful house. I have a beautiful family, and I thank God for it. And I'm just glad that I didn't give up on me by listening to the naysayers. So don't listen to your haters, you guys. Let your haters be your greatest motivation. Use them for motivation. to continue to succeed and never give up, because those who give up, there is no crown. You can only receive the crown when you cross the finish line. So guys, strive to reach your goals. You can do it. So with that being said, I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great night.